The news broke that we were expecting a verdict at 1:30 p.m. today from the media, the news media, the TV broadcasters. They put that out probably about a half hour ago, and we're waiting on that. But J-Brill, who is also working there, said it's actually going to be delayed. It's going to be a little later at 2 p.m., which was originally the time this verdict was supposed to be announced. So we'll wait and see what happens. I'm watching it. We had fun this morning during the closing arguments, just having a laugh with some of the YouTubers and law tubers, and it was fun this morning. But this afternoon, it's more solemn. It's more we can all feel it now. We're all on egg shells. We're all waiting for this. We're anxious. We are anxious right now. And apparently, it will be 2 p.m. So we're here early. We're just chilling. Want to thank Rose McDonald. Thank you, Ruthie. She's praying for Kelsey. May she be found not guilty. Amen. I was hopeful too when he said 1:30 because I was like, man, maybe that means the judge is going to find her not guilty. Because usually, if it's a quick verdict, it's usually the guilty verdicts are usually the ones that jurors or judges have to think about longer. To really convict somebody. We'll see. We'll see what happens. 2 p.m. apparently is the time for this verdict today coming. A lot of tubers too. I noticed today were panning both the defense and the prosecution on their closings today, which I could see. I think Gubatosi with his that was ridiculous. That was like that part was ridiculous today. Like, what are you doing, bro? I saw some. I heard lawyer, pan Tim Bradle. Like the Tim Bradle closing, and I could see that. I think Tim Bradle could have gone a little more on the conflict of interest angle on Noonan, but it is what it is. I think ultimately, I think Tim Bradle has a feeling for this judge and is playing it the way he feels like it will be helpful for the judge with the judge. Some people criticize his redirect today too after the fact, complaining about some things, and it is what it is. I think overall Bradle did well. I did. I do. I mean, he got Kelsey on the stand and she held up. I mean that was a big decision to whether or not to put Kelsey on the stand. And to me, she didn't hurt her defense. She helped her defense. But having Kelsey on the stand is one of the biggest things that is helping her defense. So you have to say Tim Bradle and Martha Coakley and Kelsey Fitzsimmons made the right choice on that. And that's like one of the biggest choices they had to make. So I'll mute. So we have a clown in the chat. Apparently, I'm sure Sarah got rid of them right away. How long was I muted for? Only a minute. I don't even know how I muted myself there. But Kelsey Fitzsimmons definitely putting her on the stand. That was a big one, and it worked out for them. She definitely helped her defense by testifying. She stood up. Oh, they just have a different opinion. Yeah, I don't mind different opinions. People can have different opinions. It's when they get nasty to other people about them. That's when I think we can all just chill out. I didn't see it, so it is what it is. Oh yeah, JFK's got a big event today too in Cambridge. You guys, is everyone going to be watching that? I think it's like 3 to 8 p.m. or something. I'm going to be checking that out definitely this afternoon, and then I'm doing a live show with Nan at 5:30. But before and after, I'll be checking out the JFK live show. He's got some great guests. It's a music release. It's going to be live music. It's unbelievable. Paul Wall. I don't know if people know Paul Wall, but he's Grammy nominated like rapper and he's major league. Paul Wall and Terminology, one of the biggest independent rappers in Massachusetts by far. And Easy, what is it? Easy Money. Ed Rivera. I like him too. He's smooth. And Wade Barber with JFK. 3:30 to 11 is what the duck said. That's on JFK show off today. If you like music, yeah. Well, Paul Wall. Paul Wall is going to be there on JFK show off today. He's got an all-star lineup. I'm looking forward to that. I'll be smoking with them. I'll be smoking with them today. The People's Champ. Yeah, Paul Wall. I think Larry called me the People's Champ this week. No, Paul Wall is known that he is the real People's Champ. Paul Wall. I had a picture with him. I got a picture with him at the Hempfest. Good dude. I like Paul Wall. He's a nice guy too. He knew we wanted to meet him. We were like looking at him. He's like, you wanna say hello? Like, yeah. Like, he's awesome. I love Paul Wall. So now I don't know what to do. I thought we were gonna have a verdict very quickly here, and I'm just sitting here. I could do what NBC Boston does and just put up the logo and just chill for a little bit. I could replay some more video. Maybe I'll find Brother Council now. I think I'm good on playing clips about Maureen right now. I think this is a solemn moment. I think we should just chill and wait for this verdict because a lot really depends on this for Kelsey, her family, North Andover, the entire community. J-Brill. J-Brill bringing us the news, 2 p.m. You want me to replay Afroman right now? Could we use some Afroman? We could actually. Let me ask you in the chat. Would you rather have a blank screen right now, waiting solemnly, or would you rather hear some Afroman? Now I'm looking for it. Lemon pound. You want the lemon pound cake? Do a poll. You would rather me just talk, but I'm like all talked out. I've been talking for like 3 friggin' days. You know what I mean? Um, it's not going to be 6 minutes now. It's actually 2 p.m. They delayed it. It was supposed to originally be 2 p.m. Then they said 1:30, and now they're going back to 2 p.m. So it's not going to be 6 minutes. It's going to be 36 minutes until the verdict, apparently. Um, so yeah, I thought I only had a little time to fill, and it'd be fine, and then we'd have the verdict. But like, we got about 40 minutes to kill here. Yeah, I hope J-Brill, you should go live on your YouTube channel today or JFK's. Go live. I'll pick it up. I'll stream it on here as well, just from your YouTube channel. I hope you do it because then you'll get subs too on your channel or JFK's. I could always send you ours, but I think you should do it on your channel, and then we could just stream it right from there. So yeah, 2 p.m. verdict is now expected. They changed the time. We, we'll play where Afroman, where I told him I want him to smoke his weed on the show. I don't know if I can listen to this because I sometimes I just can't listen back to myself. It bugs me, honestly. I can't stand listening to myself. So I'm gonna drop off. I'm gonna I'm just gonna play a little Afro Man for a little while. And then I'll be back when the judge does the verdict. I'll put a banner up so everyone knows, anyone who comes in here. Let me do this. Hold on a second. Let's do a banner. That'll be the notice. All right, let's play a little Afro Man. Do I have the sound up? Let me make sure it's loud enough. No, it's not. Hold on. Hold on, kids. We'll play it for a half hour. I might even come back a little early. We'll see. Come on. The volume master has, oh, there it goes. It works. Cool. All right. So 2 p.m. the verdict is coming in today. And we're gonna play a little Afro Man to get us through the next half hour. Show tonight. Like
Right on,
we
brother.
used to smoke weed and then we stopped because we got over it.
Stay
But
here with
tonight I want you to smoke the weed. I want to smoke some weed with Afro Man because that nobody else in true crime is smoking weed with Afro Man. That's like,
Let me get
please
a pipe.
smoke
You got a
weed
pipe?
tonight.
Okay, brother. Right on.
Oh my God, man. We've been hyped up watching your trial, and I just can't believe it's like my two worlds are colliding. Weed, music, and true crime and police accountability. And it was just like, wow. And you killed it, man. You just absolutely what do you have to say to everybody? Because I know you've been talking to everybody all day about this. What do you want to say?
Man, I want to thank everybody for their support. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just happy about the love and the support I was getting when it really counted and when I really needed it. I'm happy. And just tremendous gratitude, brother. Tremendous gratitude and thankfulness. And I just want to thank everybody for their love and support. You know, I seen it. I didn't. I thought sometimes you feel like you're in the world by yourself. We're all the little guy. You know, and I've been the little guy so many times. I. So. I know I've had to be the little guy again, and the system just beat me up and chew me up and spit me out. But America stood by me this time. And yeah, freedom of speech prevailed. Uh, for the people, by the people prevailed. And this time it worked out for me, and I'm just so grateful and thankful. And I see hope, brother. I see hope.
I love it. You did
Amen.
the song, the Lemon Pound Cake, Yankee Doodle Dandy. I noticed. How did you come up with that? And you got the theme. You got this like American, all American red, white, and blue suit throughout this
Yeah.
whole thing. How did you come up with that?
Um, I'm Afro man. I'm a fly player. I love themes, you know what I'm saying? And I love America. I thought about how I'm American. I thought about how I'm a classic American, like a Coca-Cola. When everybody got mad about the new Coke, are you old enough to remember that?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah. I
yeah,
remember
man.
that. They had to
Like,
bring it back.
man, hey, man, I am an American classic, and you go through stuff, and there was a time when I considered, you know, uh, going to Africa and checking it out, and I know I am of African descent, and all that stuff is fine and good, but I thought about it real hard, and I had to realize I'm an American, and you see sometimes people say, "Hey, go back to Africa." The same person wouldn't put a zoo lion in the wild, but they want me to go to something I'm unfamiliar with. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I realized I am truly an American. So um, I'm happy about my freedom of speech. When the police, I don't have any power. So when the police kicked down my door and did all they did and they left, naturally, as an American, I felt I had the freedom of speech. And I, I didn't disrespect them to their, while they were standing there, all that, the wild, YouTube stuff. Um, I just made up songs after they left about what I didn't like, and I did it as humorously and as entertaining as possible. And I put it out to make up for the damages. So I'm kind of high, and I forgot the original question. I don't know if I'm drifting or not.
About the whole
Let me
thing.
know if I'm
I
drifting.
think that answers it. I mean, you know, the thing about this whole thing too, like you said, I love that you said you're an American because you are. I mean, that you are, and it's sold like this jury I hear was all white. Were they all white people?
I think there was one lady wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
No,
But she was, but you ever see, like, she was still, she wasn't white, but she was white, you know what I'm saying? She was,
I
you
do.
know, yeah, she was, she was a
It's,
yeah, she
I
she
mean, that's the thing. This sold. What you did was just is amazing because I feel like there's a lot of division in the world right now, obviously. And I saw people on all sides, and that's what kind of where I play in. I have liberals on here. I have Republicans. We talk about
yeah,
issues here. You know, I have cops.
yeah,
I'm a weed guy, and I have
yeah.
cops on the show. So like, you're like, I feel the same way. Like you played it so well. It was like this was the best political campaign I've ever seen. Like, honestly, you fucking crushed it. So, what do you want to say about that, too? Like, they should be hiring you for the next presidential campaign. Like, that's how good this was. I swear to God. It was just, for me watching it, I loved it.
You know what? I'm an American, and I believe that I can unify Americans. I've come to this conclusion. There are two types of people in this world, good and bad. And I come to another conclusion. Good has no color. Bad has no color. I know another conclusion. There's good and bad in every race and in every group. Therefore, all the good people need to come together for the good. setting examples, encourage bad people to redeem themselves and come on over to the good side and fight the good fight of faith. And then all the bad elements that won't change, the good people can fight the good fight and make everything right. We got a lot. We got more in common than we have, different. And I love, I love people from every little section and clique. You know what I'm saying? Even my American worst case scenario brothers that don't like me. I got this joke. I say, where can black people and Confederate Americans get along? I said, Waffle House and Cracker Barrel. Because we're American, we have a lot in common. We're not as different as we think we are. And I think I can bring people together. Freedom of speech. It was a beautiful thing. I felt something good. And yeah, man, I'm feeling hopeful. I see a glimmer of hope this evening, brother.
Dude, what comes next for you? Like, do you have a new music, new songs, new album? People are asking about that.
I got a new album. It's called Freedom of Speech. I was gonna try to bid it out, but I think I'm gonna just keep it and I'm gonna just put it up and I'm gonna just sell it and push it. It's called Freedom of Speech, and I'm gonna put that out. I'm going tour. I got music. I'm just gonna have fun. I'm gonna, I wrote these songs. They're doing good. All these songs about these cops are doing good. I'm gonna go out and see if people want to hear them, have fun singing them. I got more to sing now than just because I got high and crazy rap.
I love it. Because I got high, I'm doing this show. That's that's how I started on the weed shit. Like, it's so funny. And I love that you have that song, Because I Got High. And they had to correct them in court because they didn't get it right. But
nerds, dude. Squares.
Nerds. Yeah. Are you coming to Boston? Is that yeah, nerds. We're Massachusetts based. We got a lot of Boston people. Are you coming to Boston?
Yeah, I just left there. I was there with Elevators.
Yes.
You've heard of that group? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good stuff, brother. Had a good time, man. Was there with the Elevators. And yeah, I'll come back. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. I'm from LA, and don't tell nobody in Boston, but I grew up hating Boston,
You hated us. What? Because of the Lakers?
I hate the Celtics.
The Lakers, yeah. Larry Bird.
Hey, and I go home to LA. I can barely get 200-300 people in LA. And I go to Boston, they gotta hire the riot squad to stop all those people. It's like that. It's messed up, but it's beautiful, So I hate to admit, put sports aside, and I love Boston, brother. I love to perform there. Good people.
We love. I can't wait to have you come back. It's like going to be even bigger this time. I think people are really. They got caught up in this. It was just a couple of days of this. If this trial had gone home, is there going to be people are asking movies, Netflix, documentaries? You think anything like that? Or are you going to run for president or anything? Like,
man,
it seems like people want more of this story.
Everybody's talking about everything. Everybody is talking about everything. Hey, I hate to quote Donald Trump, but we'll see what happens. Hey, brother. All right.
We love it. Oh, it's amazing. So happy for you. It's just because I was worried. I mean, and then when what about the judge too? Because the judge didn't. Usually, when we watch these trials, they'll read out every charge, and he didn't. He was just like he seemed like he didn't. He wanted to get out of there as quick as possible. Like he was upset by the results. Do you feel that way? Like,
yeah, he had to run before his emotions outburst. You know what I'm saying? I told myself, if he starts smiling and looking happy, that means I got to pay some money. I said, if he starts looking angry, I'm like, something's good for me. And he didn't look, and he was controlling his facial expression, but he looked confused. It was like this funny little confused look. I was trying to read that dude. Man, my anxiety and curiosity was killing me, man. I had $4 million anxiety and I had $4 million worth of curiosity and anxiety. Like what I'm reading that dude like a poker champ. And he just was just
Unbelievable.
looking. He was looking at the papers like he was smelling a fart while he was reading them, you know.
He did. He did. I had clips.
Oh my God.
Like I have all these clips. That's one of the clips we're gonna play at, like after we wrap it up with you because it was fucking funny. It was like
I
what the
know.
fuck. Oh man, I'm so happy for you. It just
Thank you, brother.
it
Yes,
must have been a
sir.
lot of stress. Like were you stressed through? Because I just got sued. I've been doing activism, journalism, all that shit for a long time. I finally got sued, and I won
Yeah.
my case. But it cost me a lot of money, and it was stressful. I didn't do what you did. I didn't go crazy on it. I kind of just kept it like low. I did what my lawyer told me. But like next time, I
Dude,
think I
I
might
had
go
the
Afroman on
man,
him.
dude. Yeah,
I might
my
go
lawyer,
Afroman on him.
yeah, dude. Uh, yeah, I didn't do everything. My lawyer didn't want me to upload that music before the trial, but that's where I disobeyed him. I'm like, nah, man. I said, if I got to pay some money, I'm gonna get something out of this, dude. I was uploading everything I could. I was uploading songs all weekend, like that wasn't even out. Just and then they played the new one I uploaded. They played Lick 'em Low Lisa, and I had just made that video. It was like 13 minutes long. It included it included my favorite sound bites from her deposition.
It's amazing because
And we ran them all together. We ran them all, like I take a sound bite of what I like, you know. And then once the joke was over, I cut the film and I get another little sound bite of what I like, and we choo train them all together. So at first I did the video first, and then I got like a choo train of my favorite sound bites out of her deposition. And oh my God, man, they sit there and watch that whole 13-minute video. It was so funny. She had to watch herself crying, talking about how eating pussy, and she would say, oh my goodness, man." And then like the funny part was, it wasn't just the courtroom; they was live streaming out of the courtroom around the world. That I didn't know that.
yeah, we were
I thought,
streaming that. Like everybody was streaming that. You like that was the biggest promotion for you. Like it was like, and we're all getting copyright strikes, and you're getting the money for it as we're streaming. I'm like, this is a great marketing plan. I hope you're getting paid on all that from YouTube. Like it's amazing. It's amazing, and it's like a court thing. It's like fucking funny as hell.
yes, brother, yes, man, it's real good. It all worked out. Um, I'm really happy, and I got some good music, man. And it's like you can have some good music, but just people just don't know about it. And it's like, wow, they streamed it for the whole world. Now the whole world's out there. They can't stop playing Lick 'em Low Lisa. They're loving Randy Walters' son of a bitch. Um, you know what I'm saying? They're loving what's the other one? Sean Grooming Grooms. I got some. My thing was to make a song for each officer, you know, that
They
way,
each have their own song.
yeah, that way they all gotta hear you. All right, you. Everybody gotta pay me, man. So yeah, uh, it's a beautiful thing, brother. So yeah, man.
Our chat's blowing up now. They want you to perform. They're going crazy. They're laughing their asses off, and they're enjoying this as much as I am. Uh, um, God damn, I just can't believe that you're here tonight with us. Like you must have done so much media today. Any interviews that you stand out to you that people should check out upcoming?
Any what?
Any interviews that you did today?
CNN, Roland Martin.
Wow.
They need to check out your show.
Yes.
TMZ. Yeah, TMZ. They TMZ post shit.
Yes, I did see TMZ.
Are you seeing my interview on TMZ?
I saw they
Okay.
posted an interview. I didn't get to watch it because I was just coming live, but I did see they posted
Well,
something.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, TMZ. So I think that's it for today. You know what I'm saying? Yes, my
Yeah.
brother wanted me to do this today, so we're gonna do this.
That's
All right.
awesome.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Smoke it up. I love it. So I'm smoking with Afroman right now. This is
Cheers,
amazing. This
brother.
is cheers to you.
Legal weed, legal
Legal
weed,
weed.
and
Yeah, that's the thing too.
the
Like,
freedom of speech. The freedom
yeah,
of speech to tell you it's legal weed. Hey,
that's
cheers,
right.
brother.
Like, do you feel like they targeted you because of did they know you were Afro Man when that affidavit when that fake bogus confidential informant thing came through? Did they know? Do you think they knew who you were going in there and was like
Yeah,
kind of
they knew who I
stereotyping you?
was. Yeah,
Yeah.
they knew who I was. They didn't think the world cared. They thought they could just do
Mm,
me dirty in the dark and not pay the price. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah,
They didn't
yeah.
know Afro Man is not one to be messed with. Afro Man gonna do it sounded like almost like DMX too in that song. It's like you came right at them. It was just so beautiful. I'm so happy that this turned out the way it did for free speech, especially because a lot of us get threats of lawsuits all the time. And it's just like for the stupidest shit, I'm pretty safe actually. I finally caught one,
Yeah.
and like I see a lot of other people too. It's getting ridiculous. People think they can sue you for anything, and especially in this case where it's the cops suing you. They shouldn't have busted down your door. They shouldn't have taken your money. They shouldn't have done any of this shit. That was the point. I love that you said it over and over again. And that was the other
Yeah.
thing when they put you on the stand. How stupid were they? Because you freaking, that's why you won, because they put you on the
Dude,
stand.
he underestimated my intelligence, brother. Bottom line. He thought I was some typical stupid whatever he thought I was. And he was wrong, brother. Hey man, let me ask you a question. If I think you a fool and you ain't a fool, who's a fool?
Exactly.
Amen,
Exactly.
brother. So I think it was one of them things like he forgot that I am my best. I watched the wrong happen to me in real time. You don't want to talk to me. Hey, the dude who raped the girl don't want the rape victim to talk. She gonna tell everybody what's up, like, no,
That's
brother.
right.
You guys are trying to memorize stuff. And I know I'm the victim, so I'm mad about this stuff. So yeah, man. I'm not no fool, brother. And yeah, they ran up on the wrong one, brother. And I don't got nothing against police officers. I know society needs a scarecrow. A bad guy need to know there's some form of scarecrow, or there are, like, repercussions for bad actions. So there's good and bad people that join the police department. I want to ask the good guys to start snitching on the bad ones a little bit more. Matter of fact, no, a whole lot more. Let's get rid of the bad ones. Let's get cops back. Let's get cops back to being good, if they ever was. But we need more good people in the police. I want to encourage good people, good young people. We clean out some of these old bad boys, and what I'm saying, we straighten some young people out and hand them that manual and tell them to be part of the community, not bully in the community. You know what I'm saying? For the people, by the people, my brother. Amen.
Say other people who are in similar spots as you facing, the system like that, where they got caught up in some bullshit and it's not just, what do you think they should do?
Okay, now ask me that question one more time. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
brother.
I know. I'm like, I'm saying like if someone else is in a similar situation, especially like a YouTuber or
Yeah,
maybe a musician,
yeah.
where they're getting some shit about their music and maybe some, getting caught up in a lawsuit because it does happen a lot. What would your advice to them be?
Uh, if you make a bad statement about somebody, make sure it's verifiably true. Because it's not defamation if it's true. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
So
That's what that's
if you call a god pedophile, make sure he is one. If you say somebody's a thief, make sure you got your film clips ready to verify that. And then if you're telling the truth should set you free. Jesus told you that 2 million years ago. So you can reinvent the wheel, but ain't nothing new under the sun. Tell the truth, and defamation shall set you free.
That's exactly what you did, and it worked throughout the whole thing.
And
So
did you see when he was trying to call me a liar? I came back. Fact. You shouldn't have been in my house in the first time. Fact. So when he said this, I didn't waste no words. I countered. You know what I'm saying? Amen, brother.
you did. Like when
He couldn't
you
argue
did
with the
that
truth.
fact, when you had that planned, or was that just spontaneous?
No, brother, look here. Let me ask you a question. Do I have to plan the truth?
No.
Let me ask you
Especially
another
you
question.
too. You're good with the, yeah. You
Do I
don't
have to
plan
memorize
anything.
the truth, bro? Hey, brother, do I have to memorize the truth?
No.
Do I have to strategize the truth?
No. They had to
No, brother.
strategize. Their strategy went sour.
Nah, brother,
Yeah.
because the truth will set you free. All that junk you talking, them lies, them dudes was liars. Dude said I was the reason for his divorce. His wife came in there, got on the stand, contradicted
That's
everything he
right.
said. He was a liar. So if you're lying about me breaking up your divorce, what else is you lying about? Should we pass a judgment off to a liar? Should we
No.
award money to a liar?
No.
He's a liar. I'm telling the truth. That dude's a liar.
Yeah.
You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? The other dude don't know if his brother's a pedophile or not.
That was weird.
He's a
And
liar.
his face too. Like
Your
you could
brother's a
see it in his
convicted.
face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You
Brian
could see
Newland.
it.
Brian Newland's brother is a convicted pedophile. It's the truth. So is society gonna take money from a man that's telling the truth and give it to a pedophile and a liar and a thief? This man had to admit, and this is his fault, he had to admit to the whole world that his wife is a convicted felon thief. If he had not sued me, the world wouldn't know his wife was a convicted felon thief.
That's the
Talk
thing
about
too. They made two
self-inflicted wound.
mistakes. They should have never
So
come in
look,
your house, and they should have
right.
never sued you.
Hey, look here, man. Let me tell you something. When you go in the wrong direction, it's best to turn around as soon as possible, right?
That's right.
That's right. So,
Great
because
advice.
you got to
Yeah.
come all the way back. The further you go, the further you got to turn around and come
Exactly.
back. So you know what? When you do wrong, as soon as you realize you're doing wrong, you know what you need to do? You need to eat some humble pie and apologize because it's a long way back. Let's get a short trip. Hey, brother, I was sorry. I'm sorry. How can I make this right? And people are going to appreciate your effort to make it right. That's why they got erasers on the back of pencils. I don't get mad at people for making mistakes. I get mad at people for not apologizing after they make it. Amen. Praise God.
Amen. Amen. You are preaching tonight. People are loving this. This is so on point. It's the truth. We see this so much, even in our daily lives, like the rest of us too. It's just like you see this all the time where
Dude,
people just
a little
keep going in the
apology.
wrong direction. It's like you gotta
What
stop,
it's
turn
going?
around.
Watch this. And I knew they was wrong when they kicked them. I knew they was wrong when they showed up. So what? They just kept going in the wrong direction. They ain't turning. They gonna keep going. They gonna sue me. They just going in the wrong direction. They're going in the wrong direction. And look at the direction that they life took them. Nobody would have knew your wife was a thief if you would have just told me you were sorry. Nobody would know your wife was a convicted felon thief. If you would have just told me you were sorry, nobody would know you're a pedophile and your brother's a pedophile and you're both in the police department. If you would have just told me you were sorry, nobody would have known that I possibly fucked your wife. You don't even know. Nobody know you ran a stop sign and hit everybody. If you would apologize, none of this stuff would have happened. But no, you were stubborn. You was a brat. You couldn't admit you was wrong, and you kept going in the wrong direction. Not a whole world see it.
That's Afroman. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Hmm. We're waiting for the verdict. 2 p.m. Any minute now. Thank you, Peter. Dennis. 4 minutes. We're waiting. Humble pie, yeah. As soon as the court fee comes back, we'll have it up. Trust me. We're waiting. On court TV. We're going with court TV for now. I don't know if I even want to be on screen when the verdict is read here. This could be difficult. Hey, Ashley Bell, how you doing, Ashley? Ashley's awesome. Say hi to Ashley in the chat, please. Ashley is a good one. Thank you, Rogue Tony. Thanks for being here. Best mods, best chat, indeed. Love our chat. Here we go. Come on. Get us a verdict. You said 130, and then you said 2, and now it's 201. Come on. Let's do something here. Hmm. We'll be live tonight at 5:30 p.m. live show with attorney Nan Gallagher, reviewing the entire trial with attorney Nan Gallagher on her opinions tonight, 5:30 p.m. Young jerks, be here, please. Be here live. I know a lot of you like to do the chat replay, but if you can, be here live because I'm not sure when the next show is. I might take a few days off. We've had two short back-to-back whirlwind trials from Afroman to Kelsey Fitzsimmons. It might be time to take a day or two off. I might do some more food shopping tomorrow. We'll see. But tonight is on, definitely at 5:30 p.m. Be here. Yeah, if you're feeling anxious, do the deep breaths. That's what I'm doing right now. Slow and deep breath. Inhale slowly, exhale slowly. It's like that. It helps. That's how, anytime I have any anxiety or like an anxiety attack coming, I just stop, do the deep breaths. Breathing helps. We're going to be fine. Yeah, it should be through your nose, but I still mouth breathe a lot. I am such a mouth breather. See, now I'm doing it through my nose. No, no. Nose or noise? Noise. Can't even speak right now. I'm tired. You think I should narrate audiobooks? I don't know about that. I don't think anyone really wants to listen to this voice reading books. Oh, thank you so much, Law Talk is Mikey has been working. Show some appreciation. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. I know this is how I feel. Valhalla Law. I was good until about a half hour ago. But here we
Good
go.
afternoon,
We're
Ron.
here.
We're
Let's
adjourned
do
the
it.
Kelsey Fitzsimmons matter, docket 2025-77 CR 311. All counsel and the defendant are present.
Thank you. So, before I begin, I'd like to speak to our audience members. I understand that this case has generated a lot of passion and emotion, but you must remember that this is a courtroom and not a sports arena. When I announce my verdict, you must not act out emotionally or visibly or audibly react. So you should leave the courtroom if you believe that you will be unable to maintain your composure. I'd like to start with a few introductory words. Let me say this, this is not in my script. This has been one of the more exhausting, hardest things I've had to do as a judge, as an attorney. And so, as the lawyers know, unlike when a judge presides over a jury waived trial in a civil case, there is no requirement that a judge explain their reasons for reaching a verdict after a criminal bench trial. I do so in this case because I think that Ms. Fitzsimmons, Officer Newman, and all the people involved in the tragic events of June 30, 2025 deserve an explanation. Next, I'd like to take the opportunity to publicly thank and commend the attorneys in this case. They all did an exceptional job presenting the evidence and conducting themselves in an extremely professional and civil manner. And they did so under the public spotlight in an emotionally charged case. I commend you. To the extent that any of the prosecutors and attorneys may be vilified or subjected to public scorn for simply doing their jobs, in this case, I say that any such scorn is unfair, unwarranted, and simply wrong. These prosecutors and attorneys fought hard but performed their solemn jobs fairly with the utmost civility, and professionalism. They serve as a shining example of our adversarial system in operation. Now, I'd like to publicly acknowledge the crucial and often thankless role that police officers perform, a role that Ms. Fitzsimmons herself, like Officer Noonan, willingly and selflessly performed for the citizens of North Andover. For this, you should be thanked, not disparaged. For those that think that serving as a police officer is easy, or that officers don't care or take pride in their work, I say with more than 3 decades of experience in the criminal justice system that you are naive, misinformed, and sadly mistaken. The work of police officers is especially fraught with peril today because of our exceedingly cynical, polarized atmosphere where our citizenry often believes that there is a conspiracy under or around every corner. I saw no evidence of a conspiracy in this case. What I saw was dedicated public servants like Officer Noonan and his fellow officers doing the best they could under tragic, rapidly evolving promotional circumstances. What I also saw was a young woman, Ms. Fitzsimmons, who was also a dedicated public servant, react to sudden, confusing, and heartbreaking news. Now let me turn to the evidence and the law. Our system of justice requires me to decide this case solely on the law and the evidence. So the only things I have considered in reaching my verdict are the 98 exhibits admitted during the trial and the testimony of the 11 witnesses that testified here in open court. While it may be cold and uncaring, our system of justice demands that emotion, sympathy, and concern for the consequences of my decision play no role in my decision. As for the law, in order to prove Ms. Fitzsimmons guilty of the crime of assault by means of a dangerous weapon, the Commonwealth must prove the following 3 things. We lawyers call these things elements beyond a reasonable doubt. First, that Ms. Simmons committed an assault on Officer Noonan. Second, that Ms. Simmons intended to commit the assault. And third, that the assault was committed by means of a dangerous weapon. The sole issue before me is whether the Commonwealth proves each of these 3 elements beyond a reasonable doubt. And more specifically, Under the circumstances of this case, the narrow issue before me is whether the Commonwealth proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Ms. Fitzsimmons pointed a firearm at Officer Noonan for any perceptible amount of time. What is not before me are the legality of the issuance of the restraining order to Mr. Alain, the reasonableness of the procedure used by the police to serve the restraining order, the legality of Officer Noonan's use of force, and issues regarding the custody of Katie. It is not my place to decide these issues or even mention my thoughts on them. I am thankful for this because my role has been hard enough. What has made my job especially difficult in this case is that by and large, I found the testimony of Officer Noonan and Ms. Fitzsimmons to be credible on the material and relevant points. In my experience, this is unusual and somewhat perplexing. On the one hand, Ms. Fitzsimmons credibly testified that she never pointed a firearm at Officer Noonan. On the other hand, Officer Noonan testified that not only did Ms. Fitzsimmons point a gun at him, that she also pulled the trigger. Both agree that it happened in seconds near a narrow doorway, and the crime scene photos show that the door frame was made narrower by a clothes rack containing police uniforms that was to Officer Noonan's left. The door frame was also made, the door frame was made still narrower when Officer Noonan used it to take cover when he drew his firearm. During the closing argument, the Commonwealth argued that it is scientifically and physically impossible for Ms. Fitzsimmons' story to be true because there was a bullet in the chamber, and she said that Officer Noonan shot her without her ever wrapping the slide after pulling the trigger. I disagree that the evidence reflected that the only way to chamber a round would have been to pull the slide under those circumstances. However, even if I assume that Ms. Fitzsimmons lied about not wrapping the slide, it does not detract from the adamancy and credibility of her testimony that she never pointed the gun at Officer Noonan, about which he was equally as adamant that she did. Perhaps the Commonwealth could have easily met its burden if the officers had been wearing body cameras. But under these circumstances, I am left with a reasonable doubt, and I am duty-bound to find that the Commonwealth has not met its burden to prove that Ms. Fitzsimmons committed an assault by means of a dangerous weapon on Officer Noonan, and my verdict is, and must be, not guilty. With that, I will hand the signed verdict slip. I will hand the signed verdict slip to Mr. Wayne and ask that he advise Ms. Fitzsimmons of her statutory rights.
Ms. Fitzsimmons, could you please stand? On docket 2025, 77 CR 311, count 001, the court having returned a verdict of not guilty, the court orders that you be discharged of this indictment, and this indictment only, and go thereof without delay. Kelsey Fitzsimmons, as required by statute, I must inform you that the records regarding the charges for which you have been found not guilty will be sealed by the Commissioner of Probation and by the court unless you notify the Commissioner of Probation in writing within 10 days that you do not want those records sealed. To request that those records not be sealed, you may use the request not to seal form posted on the trial court's webpage on mass.gov, or a copy of which I will hand to your counsel. I cannot accept the form here in court. You must submit it to the Commissioner of Probation at the address provided on the form. You understand?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Court is in recess. Good? All right.
Please exit quietly, and thank you once again. Thank you. Folks, there are other sessions still going. Please
No
be
more
quiet
breathing
on the way out.
No more breathing into the tube or any of that shit. Probation is over. She can live where she wants to, hopefully. God damn. And this Kelsey's family court attorney is there as well. Oh, there's the mom. They must be so happy. I think I might have to give Steve a call today. There he is. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit.
Folks, make your way out.
See, Tim Bradle got it done. Yeah, I heard a lot of criticism of Bradle, but he got it done. Look at him. He was a little nervous. You could see his legs moving, for Christ's sakes. Holy shit. Look at him sit down. He's just breathing deeply. Oh, I can't imagine what these guys go through, these attorneys at one of these. Oh my God. I'm pissed I'm not there. Like, Jesus, I should be there. If I drive now, it'll be an hour and everyone will be leaving right when I get there. For Christ's sake, this was great. I'll see him at probate court. Wow. It's over. It's over. That's Kelsey's parents hugging there. The divorce, look at them hugging. I mean, that's you can see this was their daughter. I'm trying not to cry right now for the family because I've got to know them. Oh, that's Kelsey actually. I thought that was her mom. Get out of it. Holy shit. It was Kelsey. They have similar hair. Oh man.
Say that again,
This is that was her Kelsey and her dad.
Code 1 is also still. Everybody should.
Oh, thank you so much, Shubi.
Some of you guys want to start going down so that we can get people moving.
Now they want to clear the courtroom and kick us out. They want to kick us out now. Let us have this
Folks,
moment.
I don't mean to put speed to what you guys going on here, but we have other places we need to be as officers. So, please. You guys are more than welcome to use that room. You guys have been using in there. We'll be in please
Yeah, because I need to get this stuff.
You have an
Good old
opportunity.
dad.
We'll have at least an officer here, so you can take it.
What do you want us to talk about?
I'm happy for Steve Fitzsimmons. I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, her dad is great. That's her family court attorney right there.
That's not on, right?
Courtney, you know, you're on, Courtney. Courtney, you were on the Young Jerks. Wow. Thank you, Shannon.
See you later.
There's Kelly. Oh, actually, that was a reporter, I know. This is unbelievable. Thank you so much, Shannon. Thank you, Vic. Thank you, Sue. Miss 808. Law Wifey. Law Talkers, thank you. Simon again coming through. Roseanne, thank you, Ruthie, for being here. Thank you, everyone, for riding through this. We're gonna be live tonight at 5:30 p.m. with attorney Nan Gallagher. I'm gonna pump my fist in the air. Yes. Yeah. Oh man. Oh. Whew. So happy for Kelsey and her family. Now we can hear people complain about who gets an interview. Not me. I'm not complaining about nothing. I'd have to find a press conference. I have to find out who's doing the press conference that will let me stream it. I don't know. Is J-Brill going live? Let's just look around. Let's just see. I don't think we should get J-Brill up here. J-Brill can call in. It's funny how many videos that J-Brill has that weren't made by him. It's fucking hilarious. He's pretty famous on the internet right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know who's live out there. And I'm not there, so I could have J-Brill call in, but is he around right now? You know where I can look up? Hold on. Let me see if my friends from Mass Live. Usually they record the video and then upload it. And usually it's a little while. Usually it's going to be like a half hour before they even come out. They probably have to go check in with the clerk's office. It's probably going to be a little while. I think I'm just going to wrap it up now until 5:30. It's been a long day. Long week, really. I don't see anything from them coming up. I'm sure we can play it later too. I'm sure they'll upload something. Let me look. I'll look around one more time. Kelsey Fitzsimmons. See if anyone's planning on going live. Let me know if you know someone that's going live that wouldn't let us use it. Mind letting us use it. Got a couple other places I'll look to. Thank you, Nan. Nan's going to be here tonight at 5:30 p.m. J-Brill in the chat. I was looking off the. I wasn't looking at the chat. I don't know if he's here. Yeah, I don't see anything from Mass Live right now. It's got to be a few minutes. Like they're just not going to come out of the courtroom. Usually, they probably have to check in. They probably have to turn in the breathalyzer thing. Right. Holy shit! Thank you, What the Duck. Thank you so much. Thank you, Harper. Thank you, What the Duck. Thank you, Shannon. I think I got them all on the screen. Yeah, looking around, see if anyone else is outside. I don't see anyone outside yet. We're still looking. If you see anyone, you know anyone who's going to be live outside, let me know right now before I drop off. Oh, J Brill's here. You want to jump on J Brill? I'll send it to you right now. We'll turn it over to J-Brill. The hell am I doing? It's gonna take me 1 second here. I don't even know what I'm doing. How am I? Oh, here we go. I am a little out of it today. Too many late nights in a row. J-Brill, I'm sending you the link. I'm gonna take a chance at you when you call in. Thank you, Mia. Thank you so much, Mia Vito, one of our mods. Much appreciated. I hope she gets Caden back too. At least some supervised visits, right? That should happen pretty immediately now. Did it go through? Did you guys see the link? Did J-Brill get that? I'll send it to you on Facebook too, if you if you want to jump up. You don't have to. It's up to you. Or you can always just jump up on your own YouTube channel and I'll just stream it from there. Plus Facebook's down right now too. That's weird. A lot of issues today, technical wise. There we go. What's up, J-Brill? How you doing today?
I'm good. Hold on 1 second, bro.
All right. Want me to pull you off screen for a second? I'll bring you back up. Let me know when you're ready. Give me the thumbs up and I'll bring you back up. He's here. J-Brill is covering for us. I love it. It's going to be good. Here we go. Look at this. We got to have the press conference. I could just step aside and let J-Brill run it for a few minutes and get to watch it. This is good.
I just seen Houston leaving.
Oh,
I
yeah?
asked him how he felt about the verdict. He didn't want to say nothing. He just walked right by me.
Of course. How's everyone feeling right now? How's the
Everyone's
mood?
happy.
Yeah, I bet. Wow.
The
I'm gonna
bailiff's
jump
out
off
here
the
talking.
I'm gonna jump off the screen and just let you stream for a little bit because I think
All
it'll
right.
look better on the large screen for you. So I'm gonna watch.
The bailiff's going back in now. He just said something to them. You got everybody around waiting.
Maybe move people back. Cool. If you have to jump off it all, don't worry about it. I'll be here the whole time. I'll jump on the screen. I'm gonna jump off while you're live so people get a better view of you.
All right. Everyone's all happy.
Right decision.
Definitely. You gotta look at everybody. Yeah, look, we got all the Lawrence cops supporting. I think they're here for Kelsey. I mean, well, maybe Kelsey because all the other ones left. So that too. We're just waiting for Kelsey to come out now.
I've never seen all that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people compared to the last times I was here. There's a lot more people here. Yeah, fucking Cheddar Boy doing a little interview over there. Turn my phone around? I really don't even want to be too close to that interview over there. Sorry, guys. Like that? Is that better? Yep. Just waiting. Waiting for Kelsey to come out. There's a lot of news people here today too. I haven't seen this many here since the very first. Not at all. Not the first trial. Nothing. Nah, everyone's been being cool with me. Like there hasn't been no problems. All the people that had that issue last time had no issues this time. So they were respectful. Everyone's respectful. So you guys like it better this way or this way? If I have it this way, I can't see my chat. But if I have it this way, I can see my chat. So you guys let me know what you want. Nope, definitely no singing. You hear this voice? That ain't no singing voice. Sorry, Valley Girls. All right, I'll put it this way.
So how do you explain this? You know, you seem to have two guys inside of the sector.
You guys here for Kelsey or you just here to support? Are you guys here for Kelsey or you just here just to make sure no trouble? There you go. There you go. I guess they're here just to make sure there's no trouble. Facts. Next stop is get her son back for sure. No, they're making sure nothing happens. Like no one gets in trouble. There's no beefing, no commotion.
He was here.
That's right. What am I doing? Shouldn't be like this.
Yeah, there's a lot of news people here today. There hasn't been this many since I first came. Since I first went to Salem with Mike.
I don't know why it's not let me be small. Maybe if I do it this way. No.
What was that?
I'm trying to get myself small on the screen, but you're
All
small.
right.
That's weird. I can't figure it out. Try to get the setup right. It's not working for me. Oh well. If you get a chance, ask Gradle how they think Maureen did.
All right.
Did you hear me on that one?
Yeah, I
Can you
heard
hear
you.
me?
I hear you. Could you hear me?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll definitely ask him if I have a chance. There's a lot of people out here though, so.
Oh, I know. I know. It might not be. It might not be
It would not
feasible.
be feasible.
I'm gonna remove myself so we get a full screen of you.
All right. I think that straight ahead, that big guy over there, and the woman with the purple, that's part of Kelsey's family right there. Sorry, guys. I don't think I have a +1 to that.
What's that?
Thank you, Larry. I'm turning my volume up. I had it down earlier for the video. I hope it's loud enough now.
I hear you now, loud and clearly now.
Cool. Larry was letting me know I was low.
Yeah, you were the first time, but now you're good.
Good. Thank you, Larry. A lot of people watching on Facebook, YouTube, even Twitch. A lot of shitload on Twitter. Got a lot of people watching right now. Timmy Speaks. We'll be watching JFK Show Off today too. Big show for him today. Paul Wall is going to be on JFK Show Off today with terminology, real music today on JFK Show Off all day. I can't wait for that. And we'll have Attorney Nate Gallagher here at 5:30 p.m. live on the Young Jerks as well. Thank you, J-Brill. This is J-Brill behind the camera right now.
Fingers blocking the camera.
Oh, my bad. Thanks. Why didn't you guys tell me my finger was blocking the camera?
Oh, I wasn't even. I was looking at something else. Maybe. I'm doing 5 things at once.
The other day, it took her forever to come outside.
might be a little while. I wonder if they have to stop by probation office and turn in the breathalyzer. No more breathing
I,
tubes, right?
I think they might end up taking that back later. I don't think they
Yeah,
brought that to court with them.
yeah, maybe not.
They might have to have the probation go disassemble it at her house and take it back.
That's got to be a relief. No probation, no nothing. She walks out a free woman. Now your fingers are on the screen. We can see your fingers.
My
There you
bad.
go. If you get too tired holding this camera up, let me know.
You
We
know
can
my
take a
name, Money
break.
Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. All those people that over there are her family.
Oh, cool.
I think that big guy is her godfather, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah, there is a lot of people out here compared to the last couple of times I've been here.
Yeah, it looks like a lot more. It seemed like every
Yes.
hearing there were more and more people.
A good turnout, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to let you guys know, if she don't come out quick, I gotta go soon because I gotta go up to Boston soon. I still gotta go get Kevy Kev.
Oh boy. Oh, you going to the event, the JFK
Yes,
event?
sir.
That should be fun tonight.
Oh, that's gonna be a blast. It's not bad. The weather's all right. It's a little cool. The wind's blowing, but not that bad at all. Probably about feels like maybe 45 degrees, 50. Not bad. This guy right here, he's a trooper. He's out here every day, all day. Scott McGinnis, I give it to that dude. He's been out here every day. Here comes Martha. Here they come, guys.
Here they come.
Don't say nothing, Mike. Don't say nothing, because they'll hear you.
I know. Just get close and I won't say anything.
Way to go, girl! Congratulations!
Just another day at the office. Just want to say that I want to thank so many people. I want to thank Kelsey and her family for having faith in us. We and Martha and I want to thank so many people that Kelsey and the family has faith in us. And we've been a very tough playing field for a long time. And we also want to thank Judge Park. He did a great job and was a gentleman, treated us fairly and with justice. And that's all we ever asked for. And he finally got it. So we're relieved. And but other than thanking everybody, I just want to hand it over to Martha. And she's going to have some words for everybody.
So thanks, Tim. This is not only the right result, but it's also, it's been a long odyssey. And we started off in this case, understanding as we all doing as a judge said, these things are tough job. Being a mom is a tough job. And on June 30th, trying to be a mom, trying to get back to work. And then her world fell apart. And unfortunately, on that day, we see that to the judge and the Supreme Court, we had to deal with all that. And unfortunately, what happened in that bedroom started a chain of events with a narrative that they never diverged from. Never asked her about it, discussed the judgment, and that is sort of like, interfered her life unnecessary, difficult time. I think Tim and I know from the beginning that was fair, that the charges probably weren't fair, and then we were going to deal with this stuff, and we were going to take the trial. I was going to sit it without fail. You guys were testified in this case. And again, we're grateful for the work. We're happy with this decision. And it's the right decision, as you said. He was always innocent until Commonwealth did not meet the first.
Kelsey, what was it like to do that? What was it not guilty? The judge did not get to the document. That was, you understand, yes, the there was that thing.
So I got shot. I went to jail for 100 days. I had to see my son. I had to sell my home that I worked very hard for. So this is my first regret of from there. I feel like I can do it again. However, my fight is not over. I have a son, then through my work, and that's where we are. I won't get into that, but I will say I am really excited. My son.
Do you have any plans to hire a personal injury attorney or have a personal injury attorney representing you?
I will also look into that, but yeah, today we're celebrating with her. That's what we're focusing on today. One day at a time. And I also would just like to thank everybody who stood outside each and every day, sort of believed me before I got to tell my story, because it wasn't 9 months later until I got to tell the truth. And that was long 9 months. And through those 9 months, you guys knew the truth. You guys believed in me. And thank you for that.
What's the message to others that are in a position like yours after what happened? What would you tell people?
Don't stop fighting for what's right. And when you know you didn't do something wrong, keep fighting for that. You don't think you can talk further? I won't comment on that. I don't know what my career goals are at the moment.
What's the last 9 months as a person, as a mother, as a defendant?
There's not a word. If you want an image of it, picture me on a mat in a jail cell, crying for my son day after day after day. That's the only, there's not a word for that. But that is what happened.
Or something else, considering that you found not guilty, all of this stuff is happening.
So, yeah.
Leave that one to the lawyers.
Kelsey, the judge was not exactly speaking to get into the open. How painful was that?
I mean, it's okay. I had to go through all the evidence and a lot. So we thought he was pretty good. Yeah. And we obviously, with a good judge, didn't have the jury, so it was the side right his so we had this hybrid trial with the judge who was supposed to judge in the jury, and he was forthcoming throughout the trial. That's why the decision, which of course we would not have done. So it's how. Kelsey, you did not have the death.
Were you surprised because of the brought in the first place? And why do you think it worked?
So I'm just going to repeat what I said earlier to that question. A set of things got set into motion on June 30th that then followed a narrative starting that night in that room that never really got challenged, that never really got investigated with any investigation, that never got tested in any way. But the presumption was that she was a defendant of this case. And so that's unfortunate because it's been a while, it's being held for a while. She never got a chance really to tell her story. Ordinarily, the system shouldn't work that way, but those and I have been on both sides of the system. You know how it works, and sometimes when it doesn't work well and it works slowly, that's unfortunately what happened in this case. And we fought everywhere with Kelsey to make sure that justice was not. It took longer, and it's everything. particular painful than it should have been, but we got the right result today, and we are happy.
Starting today, all of your jail.
Let's give these guys over here.
Lifted. And you said you can breathe again, but there's a lot of changes that are going to take place today. You have a lot more freedom than you've had. How do you plan to start that journey of freedom?
I can't wait to take you. Haven't been able to do that. That's our thing. Going further. So.
And don't forget, she couldn't do that.
Right?
Right.
She had to sit in her house. That was her best case scenario, that she was a prisoner in her own home. And then her worst case scenario at the outset of this case, and like Mark said, this was such a bumpy road, a long, bumpy road that never should have happened. And, you know, she had to spend time in prison. As a former police officer and corrections officer, she gets sent to jail. Someone with no criminal record, someone who shows up to court, has a wonderful history in this county, and sent to jail. To me, it's unprecedented. It terrorized her, and it's a horrendous, awful thing that happened. This case started out as a circus, and we are so grateful to end up in Lawrence in front of Judge Karp, who, like I said, is an absolute gentleman, a consummate jurist, and he treated everyone in that room with respect, with humanity, with kindness, and we were very appreciative for it.
Looking at what the judge saying, credited both Kelsey's testimony and the testimony of reading the photo.
Well, Charlie, you know, he's the fact finder. He's got to make the sausage in the back room. You know, he's got to think about everything. And, you know, it's a tough job for any fact finder in any case, really. But I mean, you know, Kelsey has said to you guys every time we're out here, I can't wait to get to the truth. I can't wait for the truth to come out. And finally, she got her chance, and she told the truth, and she put herself out there. The one person in the whole room that didn't have to testify. She's the one that got up there, put herself out there, and told the truth. And the judge, I think, treated her wonderfully. It was very humane, kind, and listened attentively to not only her, but to everybody in the case. And we're grateful for that.
Said two things to that. First of all, telling the truth when they're mistaken, so they can appear to be credible but be wrong. And when a defendant like this is credible, I think it's Tim said in opening and it's closing. And so that's the standard. The Commonwealth always has the burden of that. We didn't know the one thing we weren't going to get from them.
Josie, you have a question? You're okay.
I feel good. I feel really good to do this. I said from day one, so come out. Okay.
Anybody else?
Forward. Forward. Devastating thing that on. And hopefully, where any mom or anyone will never have to suffer.
Talked about that, and we're going to talk about that with legislators. What kind of a system is it that somebody can walk into court, fill out a piece of paper, and in 15 minutes, take someone's baby away, take a mom of a newborn baby away? It's just an incredible thing. It shouldn't happen, and we're going to work on some reforms of that statute.
Kim, how much impact do you think it had with plaintiff? Had connection, friends, been on with it? Maybe you can't because things like that.
To be determined, Michael. You know, to be determined. We have some other investigations to work on, and we're going to leave no stone unturned, and we're going to find out exactly how and why this happened, who's responsible, and you know, we're not stopping here. You know, the things that happened to Kelsey, we have with respect to, the home being broken into, we've reported that to the FBI. And I've had it with Essex County, and there are other avenues to pursue. We're pursuing them, and we're in touch with the FBI on all sorts of federal crimes that were committed, and we're in the process of dealing with it there. That's one example of other avenues that we're taking here. You know, we're not sitting here at Essex County's beck and call. We know where to go, and we know who to talk to, and we're doing that. Anybody else?
I'm gonna ask him right now. I'm gonna try to ask him. All right.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I know. Sorry.
Congratulations, Kelsey.
I'm so happy. See you next month at the end of the court.
Hey, I got a question from Young Jerks. I'm on live right now.
Sure.
He wants to know, how do you think Maureen did? Did she help that trial?
I think Maureen was a very courageous woman who, you know, stepped forward against the man, so to speak, you know, and she told the truth about what happened to her. And, you know, that's to be admired. So I think she did great.
Absolutely.
All right.
You did too. Thank you. Congratulations.
Good job.
All
Thank
right,
you,
you
Tony
got it.
Gradle. Thank you, J-Brill.
Hold on, Mike.
I'm here. I'm watching, loving it.
Oh,
You let me know when.
yeah. All right. I'm out. I'm gonna let you guys do your thing. I got you. I can get you. I'm sorry. That's all I can get you guys.
You
But
got
she's
it.
out.
You got us Bradle. Thank you so much, J-Brill. Have fun at the JFK event and say hi to everyone for us there. Love you, man. Thank you so much for doing that today for us. That was awesome. J-Brill came through. He got Bradle on for us. That was awesome. We got a close up of Kelsey for a second, and then we had Bradle talking about Maureen. That's what we wanted to see. Maureen. Thank you, J-Brill. Oh my God, I'm so relieved and so happy right now. Yeah, go check out JFK Show Off tonight. It's coming up. Coming up next. I hope to see some people over there, over at JFK Show Off. Wow, he did phenomenal. That was so good. That was so good. What a way to end a trial. Holy shit, I can't believe it's over. It's really over? It's over? Tonight, 5:30, Young Jerks. We're going to have attorney Nan Gallagher here. Looking forward to that. 5:30, you're going to be talking about this trial, what happened. Oh, trust me. We'll be there, Diana. You know it. No one's going to mess with Maureen. She's good. No, you have to check in with JFK. Show Off. It's going to be on his YouTube, but I think it's also in person. I'm not sure about that. But it's going to be on his channel, definitely. Go check it out. JFK Show Off. At JFK Show Off in 30 minutes, apparently. I'll be watching it. I'll be in and out on that. All right. I want to thank you all. I want to thank my mods. I want to thank my super chatters. I want to thank J-Brill. I want to thank Nan Gallagher, who will be here later tonight at 5:30 p.m. I will see you all then. I'll also be on the Grace Curley show tomorrow, discussing the week. It's going to be a fun Grace Curley tomorrow. And definitely I'll be dropping a new Grace Curley video on our YouTube from earlier this week when I was on there as well. So there'll be new content coming. Make sure you like and subscribe, follow, share it around. Thank you so much to the jerks here. What a good day. I feel so much relief. Oh, happy for Kelsey. Happy for her family, especially. It's not over. I'm definitely going to go show up for family court and probate for Kelsey, too. They'll see some of you there. That will not be televised, but it's open to the public when they have those hearings. Yes, thank you. Thank you, jerks, the mods, and Charlie, too. My little guy, Charlie. He's been very patient this week. Yeah, I'll see you over at the JFK show-off event on YouTube. And we also have it pinned right now. Kelsey Fitzsimmons, if you want to kick in any support to help her with her legal bills. All right, we'll see you later at 5:30 p.m. here on the Young Jerks and over at JFK Show Off too. Howie's calling. I'll be ready for Howie Cow Radio on the Grace Curley Show tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Yeah, this was good. What a good result for everybody. Thank God. All right, I'll see everyone soon. Have a great night. I'll see you at 5:30 here on the Young Jerks with attorney Nan Gallagher. I'll be in the chat definitely on the JFK show off, the big music event he's doing with Paul Wall, Terminology, Easy Ed Rivera, Easy Money from Haverhill. I'm looking forward to that. And oh, you know who else is going to be there? It's Wade Baba. I like Wade Baba. And JFK, of course. Check that out today too. I'll see everyone later. Have a good night. Have a good day. It's not night yet. I'm goofy. I'm out of my mind right now. I'll see you later today.